Good morning, Interbet fans, and welcome to the Greyville race meeting this Monday, the 5th of April. And we've got a 9-race program on the turf and some real nice opportunities. Yesterday worked out absolutely perfectly. As you saw, a couple of the horses that I really liked ended up winning, which must have been a very good day for most of you that listened to this preview. And take note, obviously, you've got to take note. Race 1, Maiden Plate. This is off at 12 o'clock, and this is for the fillies and mares. And what's interesting here in race 1 and 2 is you've got two-year-olds running against the older company horses, but I'm not sure that over the sprint distances I think it helps, but once you get 1400 and further, they're at a serious disadvantage on the weight for age scale. Umkamazi's the top choice here. Richard Farid, Justin Snaith's top of the speed rating, everything to like about it, will go really well. We've been with Lady Lucia a lot of times, but my opinion, she needs ground. She's by Duke of Marmalade. She gets Anton Marcus, and she's got to be a big danger from draw 1. She certainly ran well on the poly over this 1400, but I'm not sure this is not too sharp for her. Love is Blind. That's a 2-year-old, looks like an improver. Megan, I think this will run very well for Yogas Governor. I remember last time it was drawn 11 out of 13 and actually didn't run a bad race, so you've got to ignore it completely and go back to the form before that, and you'll see that she's definitely got some sort of chance. Sea Island, third run after rest, is an improver, never ending. Love's got form. It's a very, very tricky race if you go past Kamasi. Bells and Whistles, I think, might be the second best in the race. Doug Campbell and Colin Story. Race 2. This is the fillies and mares, maiden 1400 meters. And I'm going with number 2, Spicy Hot, 16 to 1. Lot to like about this. It goes back on the turf, had 2 warm-ups on the poly. Fit and well, certainly my each way bet of the day. Spicy Hot, I think she'll go really well with Ryan Munger. So what are the dangers? 3 Essence is your favorite and looks like a worthy favorite. Very good last 2 runs and should go really well. I like number 13, Let's Not Linger. It's got very good form. If this was well drawn, I'd make this absolutely the right horse. But the draw is a concern, although the false rails are only 4 meters. So you'd expect that not to be that bad today. Meziuna, I think I'm waiting for this to go back to the poly. And we'll see how she goes there. A filly I've been following for a long time, T for 2. She's got the blinkers, tongue tie off, everything's come off her, and maybe she will run well here. So she goes into everything that I do as well. And quite interesting to see that this is what happens when you follow horses. You must stick with them. They do come up at big prices, as with Prince Kresh yesterday. Race 3, Maiden Plate. And they go 1800 meters, and I'm going with the banker. I think Raise Hallelujah is the right horse for very good runs. I think it's a very good price about this draw, 7 to 2. Apart from him, it's very, very difficult. Decorated gets Serena Mudley. Muzi's not riding on the day, comes into the race with a chance. Giuseppe's Song, well, as poly form looks pretty good, goes back on the turf. Seattle Beat improved last run. Mingshi, look for improvement from this one, and Fists of Fire's got some form, but this looks like the type of race where Raise Hallelujah should be able to win. Ellis Island was a bit of a find as well, number 13, number 15 at least, and drawn a bit wide. Race 4, this is a merit-rated handicap 2,000 meters. I'm going with Tilly Angus. I've been with him a number of times. I think his last runs have been too short. I think this is the right trip, being by Silvano, and I expect him to be able to win. He's 8 to 1, certainly worth having an each-way chance with him. What's the danger? The Appeal, number 6 on the card. Very good form, very good turf form. And Jason Gates get a chance for Alison Wright. What is interesting is that Jason Gates normally rides for the International Racing Club Syndicate, and he's not riding Truly Wicked. Serena Mudley kept the ride. It ran a very good race, but I think this was better on the poly track. 0 from 6 on the turf. Origami, look for big improvement from this horse. And this is the other one of Lazarne Forbes' runner. She's got Fat Cigar and Origami in the race. Fat Cigar might improve. He's back on the turf as well. So tough races. I think there are a number of horses with chances, but I'm going with number 2, Tilyangus. The other horse that I thought you've got to put in is number 15, Great Affair. If this horse was drawn better, I would really like him. 2 from 5 on the turf, 2 from 3 with Yenny, but he now gets a new rider. We'll have to wait and see who that is. Race 5, 1600 meters, fillies and mares, a 3-cornered contest. Tupelo Honey's the favourite, but I'm not sure that I wouldn't prefer her on the Bolly. I'm going with number 5, Kind Judy. I think 20-1 is a huge price about this. Kanya Sakaya gets a chance. He rode it last time, and I expect this filly to run really well. She runs on extremely well, and if Sakai can get her into a reasonable position without forcing her, she'd be hard to beat. Peace on the Rocks gets the blinkers, which might make improvement. Keegan DeMello for Team Canamere. But Maria Carolina, this is the one that's come down in the merit rating. Look for big improvement with Maria Carolina. Got a chance. And More Than a Dime runs on, might need blinkers, this filly. And it looks like the right one of Andre Nels might be Beljar, number 2 on the card, with Ryan Munger. So that goes into everything as well. Race 6. Well, this is the race everyone thinks is the banker. She's a keeper. But as you know, me in second run after arrest, no chance me bankering her. She was very impressive last time. I think she ran to a peak. She got a huge penalty for it, and she is overturnable. And I think that this race will show exactly how good she is. Umzindizi, very good form on the Polly. Got to have a chance. Royal Kitty needed his last run, and Lyle Hewitson gets aboard it. And Casadora, I expect this to go to the front. It might be hard to peg back. Herrera's got good form, gets Samanga Kamalo. She's a Dream's got some form. Rainbow Unicorn even comes into it with some sort of chance. Race 7. We go 1400 meters, and this is my banker on the card. Number 2, Cool Running, 7-1. I think he's a really nice each way bet. He'll go very well here. What can beat him? Go Man Go's got a chance. Mach 4, distance suited, everything in his favor with draw 1. Kevin's Caro gets the blinkers, and Lyle Hudson rides it, goes into the play as well. Toltec always runs well. Serena Mudley gets a ride on him. He runs on well. And Quantmaster, if he gets in, but I don't think that he's going to get into the race. Green Light to Heaven improved last time. I'm taking my chances with Cool Runnings. I liked his last run, and I think he's going to run very well. Race 8, fillies and mares. They go 1200 meters, and this is very difficult indeed. My top choice is Dieci, third run after arrest. Everything about this filly shows that she'll go well here. But Hugs Accepted looks hard to beat. Anton Marcus aboard, that will go well. Galactic Star, the visitor from Cape Town, gets Luke Ferraris. Who knows how good she is? I'm not sure that we can count her out as well. And Meet at the George, Dean Canamere's runner, very well course and distance suited, should go well. Lady Legend gets the blinkers, Serena Mudley gets aboard it. So, Big Sky Country, she's very close to Hugs Accepted, and Irish Bell shows pace. It's extremely difficult to find the winner here, but as I said, good each way bet would be Dieci. Race 9, they go 1000 meters, fillies and mares race, and now that Royal View gets draw 1, Randolph aboard it, got very good form. I think there's a lot to like about her. Her last run was extremely good from a very poor draw, and there's nothing in it between her and Ginger's Path to Glory. She gets a better draw this time as well. She'll go well. But the find of the race has got to be someone exciting. Gets the blinkers. She battles to stay with them in a race, this filly. If it was a 1200, I'd make her an absolute blinder. She'll go very well. Number 11, I put that in. There's Soiree. Bad draw, but this has got outstanding form. Gets a top rider, Richard Fourie, and I expect it to go well. So all in all, a very interesting card. I'm going against the good thing, and hopefully we can put it all together correctly and see if there is some money to be made today. From me, James Goodman, and the Interbet crew. Remember, you got to bet with Interbet, you get the best prices, and you get all the total odds exactly as they paid out.